Michigan Wolverines. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, and football is in the air. The college football season continues, and I got to tell you, Lee and Kirk, I am ready for this game.
Michigan has outstanding leadership on defense, and it all starts with this young man. He gets his teammates lined up and ready to play every down. And, Coach, he's got them ready to go for this one.
Now let's head down for the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Notre Dame is lined up to kick the ball off first, and we are ready to go. And this game is now underway. And he's taken down at the 34-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. First and 10. Ball on the 34. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Brought down around the 38-yard line. The fullback gains about 4 yards there. Second down and 6. Ball on the 38. Going with the shotgun here. Here he goes. He makes his way to about the 48.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
They line up in the shotgun. He drops back. It's the sophomore that's got it. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming them down the field.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. They go with a run. He tackles him for a loss. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 27. And this crowd is going crazy. Back to pass. Throws under pressure, and it's picked off. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Handoff to the right. He makes his way to about the 45. That's a gain of 8. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's taken down around the 32-yard line.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 32. They come out in a goal line set. Again with the run. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. An 8-yard gain.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
Takes it right and brought down right away. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
On the play.
It's third down and short. Ball on the 22-yard line. They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. They'll go with a run once again. It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty. They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to pass. Can't make the grab. So the defense holds.
And this is well within the kicker's range. I think they'll get 3 points on the board here.
He gets it up, and it's long enough. And the field goal is good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Notre Dame is lining up to kick this one off. Here's the kick. Tackle made at the 40. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
Do you think this quarterback is rattled a little bit after that last pick?
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, this team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right.
They'll bring him down at midfield. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
Usually, it's not a good idea for the quarterback to throw the ball across his body like that. But hey, this time it worked.
I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. First and 10. Ball on the 49. Going with the shotgun here. Little handoff. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
The defensive backs moving in closer. They'll work from the shotgun. And it's caught. Tackle made around the 43-yard line.
If they keep this up, they're not going to see a third down all drive.
So it's third down now, and they're going to need about 4. They line up in an I. They go with the toss. They got to him, and he did not get the first down. They'll still be short of the first down.
They didn't have far to go, Brad, but it didn't matter because this defense was ready for them.
And now it's fourth down, Coach.
They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. Gets this one away. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession.
On that last drive, they took the ball deep out of their own territory and moved it up the field.
That was great offensive production. Everything really came together for them on that last drive.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
I'll tell you what, this guy seems to give maximum effort on every play. He is so hard to keep off the quarterback.
Kirk, that's his 5th of the year.
That doesn't surprise me, and I'm sure he'll get a few more before the season's over.
That's going to do it for the first quarter, and we got a good one so far. The score here in South Bend is Notre Dame 3, Michigan nothing. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. He gets rid of it.
The quarterback just floated that one up there.
Yep, and the defender made a great play getting his hands on the ball.
It's fourth down. And they're ready to punt this one away. Oh, excellent punt. He's got the corner. And he's taken down at the 18. That was simply a sensational return.
That was a beautiful punt that drove the punt return man back. But once he got it, boom, gone. He was up the field and on his way.
This guy always is dangerous, and that's why he's back there. They do what they can to get the ball in his hands so he can make plays like that.
We'll see if they can get it in as they start this drive in the red zone. High formation here. And he's taken down around the 14-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 14. And we got a new man in there, running back. Catches it. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. 8-yard gain on the pass. That'll be good enough for the first down.
Great look from the quarterback to find his receiver and make the quick throw for the new set of downs.
First down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. To the end zone, intercepted. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the half.
These guys have showed up to play today, Coach.
Yeah, they really seem to have this quarterback figured out. He hasn't been too successful today.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. They're packed in tight on the line. To the right and tackled immediately. And he gets a yard on the run.
Not a lot of yards there for the ball carrier.
That's because his safety did just a great job of reacting to the run and getting in there to make the tackle.
4 wide. He's going to try and scramble. He's tackled at the 31.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled at the 36. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
It's 3rd and 5. Ball on their own 36. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
Goes left and tackled in a hurry. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Here's the 8th play of the series. It's 2nd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. And down he goes at the 28. They'll get the first down.
The reason why he got so much room to run was because the defense didn't contain him.
Yep, Coach, he made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
And a new halfback checks into the game. They go with the run, and he's taken down behind the line. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
He's on the run. Batted away.
Boy, that was a good defensive effort there.
The ball was there, but the defender beat the receiver to it. Nice play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. Kirk, he's really got a lot of confidence in his receiver.
Yeah, I think he does, but in this case, I think he just threw it up for grabs. He thinks his receiver can make the catch no matter how many guys are hanging on his back.
They line up in the jumbo set. Brought down at the 1. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Play 13 of the current drive. It's 2nd down. All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out here.
When you're that close to the end zone, it's always a smart play to find your blockers and follow them into the end zone.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. Taken from the 10. And he has it on the corner. Tackle at the 45. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get in much of a bigger hole before halftime.
1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They'll work from the shotgun. Quick out to his receiver. He's tackled in the open field.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in. More press coverage, and then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 49. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They go with the run. Tackle made at the 49. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try. 3rd and 4. This place is getting loud. He's tackled at the 47. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Go across the middle, caught, and he's tackled at the 35-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. He's wrapped up for the sack.
There's nothing stopping the defense from getting the sack there, Coach.
It's tough for a quarterback to throw the football when he has that kind of rush coming at him.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They'll run the option. And they make the stop at the 34-yard line.
I like what the coach is doing here with this hurry-up offense. Watch for this young defense to get a little confused on this play.
Got it. And he goes down quickly. Nice stop by the defense.
Well, they let him catch it, but they were not going to let him get that first down.
Again, this is a great stop by the defense to keep all the action in front of them and prevent the first down.
And the field goal is good. Well, that one looked like it was going to be wide, but he put it inside the upright.
Yeah, he squeaked that one in, and he didn't have much more than a couple of inches to spare.
It was close, and the kicker almost had a heart attack, but the ball went through. Pretty nice kick.
He really got a hold of that kick. And he's taken down at the 33. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. The score here in South Bend is Notre Dame 10, Michigan 3. We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field, and we're ready to go. Gathered in at the 6. He's tackled at the 32. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They're packed in tight on the line. Brought down at the 38-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. They line up in the jumbo set. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Heads left, looking downfield. Pulls it in, and he wants more. He's all the way home. Touchdown. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. And this one's away. He's to the 20. And he's taken down at the 39. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. About a 7-yard pickup that time on the pass.
Hey, I picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
Going with the shotgun here. The halfback with a carry. He's tackled at the 50-yard line. He'll pick up a first down with that run from the halfback.
He came away with about 4 yards there on the carry.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 50. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Option to the right. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. And a new halfback checks into the game. Throws complete. He's got room to work. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First down, 10 yards to go. The defensive back's moving in closer. Ace backfield. And he's tackled around the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
That was a great diving catch by the receiver, Kirk.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good pass by the quarterback, but this guy can really make some spectacular catches when he has to, and this was one of them.
They're in the red zone, but that doesn't necessarily mean points. Last time they got intercepted, and it's knocked away.
Number 14, the intended receiver on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Second down. They line up in an I. Passing into coverage, and this one's going to be picked off. Unbelievable. This defense just continues to impress.
This just must feel like a bad dream to this offensive coordinator. Nothing has gone right today, and his quarterback is really off target.
And this defense is just one step ahead, Kirk. They're jumping routes and making plays.
They come out in a goal line set. Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage.
I'll tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's taken down at the 32. How about that conversion on 3rd down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
And he is drilled at the 34-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He drops back. Tackle made at the 46. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it left side. Here he goes.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
They're packed in tight on the line. Got the corner. He gets hit out of bounds. Around the 28-yard line. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. First down, 10 yards to go. This is the 9th play of this drive. They come out in a goal line set. And he's taken down around the 19-yard line. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain.
10th play of the drive. 2nd down. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less. It's the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down. They'll work from the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They'll bring him down at the 19-yard line. That run picks up a yard, maybe less. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times do we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
I'm not sure I agree with this offensive scheme. I mean, they made the completion, sure, but for such short yardage. Maybe they're trying to lull the defense asleep with their short passing game and then go for the big strike later during the drive.
Yep, you never know when these guys can break some tackles and turn a small play into a big one.
They're just 1 quarter away. The score here in South Bend is Notre Dame 17, Michigan 3. He'll get it again. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Little handoff. He's at midfield. And he's taken down around the 38-yard line. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 26-yard line.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass and a nice job by the receiver running the slant.
They line up in the shotgun. Stays in bounds to make a nice catch. Everybody was fooled on that one.
And that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And down he goes at the 12-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Good stop there by this defensive end to bring down the ball carrier before he got many yards.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. High formation here. And he can't get away from the pressure. Here's the 11th play of the drive. It's absolutely deafening down there. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
Not a pretty pass right there.
No, it wasn't, Kirk. That was not a good pass at all. But hey, in his defense, he had to get it off to avoid the sack.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. The 10, complete, brought down right around the 8-yard line. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
9 times out of 10, the defense will make a stop on that play, but, you know, based on the situation, this offense did have to go for it. They'll take over at the 8-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. Feeds it to the back. And he's tackled at the 13-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on their own 13. They come out in a goal line set. And we got an injured player on the field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. And they got all the big boys in there for this one. Tackle around the 19-yard line. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. Almost eked out a yard on that one. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 20. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Brought down around the 38-yard line. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy has some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
Back to him, and he gets nothing this time around. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Quick out to his receiver.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
They're packed in tight on the line. Run, right side. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Great play by the senior linebacker to step up in traffic and make that tackle.
He's been making plays like that his entire career. That's why he's out there.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's looking to pass. And that one's fallen incomplete.
This guy isn't just a threat to rush the passer, Coach.
Yeah, Kirk, this is a good lesson for those young kids out there. If you can't get past your blocker, then just put up your hands in the air and maybe you can knock the ball down.
Looks to pass. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Fourth down. And they're ready to punt this one away. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. And they'll down it at the 7-yard line.
I'll be honest, Kirk. I think they have one too many prayers that need to be answered.
Well, the clock is not on their side right now. They just need to hope that they can get a very quick score here, then hope for the best.
Throws. And it's intercepted. He's taken down at about the 21. First and 10. Ball on the 21. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry.
Timeout called by the defense.
Second down and 6. They're in the red zone, so this quarterback better be smart. Last time he threw a pick down here. Loose football. He really wanted that ball, didn't he, Kurt?
You can't teach hustle like that. The linebacker was determined to get the ball there, and he did.
They'll take over at the 15-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Takes a snap and scrambles quickly out of the pocket. This one is batted away.
That was pretty good deep coverage by the defender.
Yeah, he did a good job of finding the ball in the air after it was thrown.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. Too many times we've seen a defender just follow a receiver without looking for the ball. Here, he found the ball and knocked it away.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Drops back to pass. Catches it. He's tackled at the 19-yard line.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
They go with the run. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. And he is just shy of the first down mark.
Yeah, this is really good effort on both sides of the ball. Tough running by the offense and great tackling by the defense.
He drops back. Batted away. So the offense will turn the ball over on downs.
Even though this one won't show up in the books as a turnover, believe me, it's still a turnover.
They'll go to work at the 24. First and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. And down he goes around the 25-yard line. This one's in the books, and our final score, Notre Dame 17, Michigan 3. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one.
Come on, guys. Storm the field. Rip down the goalpost. Big upsets is what college football is all about. Notre Dame came into this game with upsets on their mind, And guess what, sweetheart? They pulled it off. It's time to celebrate.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.